Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a beauty haul. It's kind of collective. It's from all over the place. I have a couple extra items that I picked up from the Sephora sale. I already did a haul, but then something came up in my loves list that hadn't been there for a long time. So I had to pick up that. I also picked up some things from Macy's, from Sigma, from Ulta, from Target. Got some stuff from Target. Went to Box Lunch and got some really cute things. And yeah, it's just kind of random, collective, all over the place. Some things from Ross. And then a few things that have been sent to me for a review that I wanted to show you as well. So let's start with TJ Maxx. Actually, no, let's start with Box Lunch because I have the things from TJ Maxx in here. Okay, I only have one thing from TJ Maxx, and it's this makeup case from Impressions Vanity. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It was $16.99. It does have the little elastic here so you could put it on a suitcase and carry it that way. And inside you have the mesh here, and then there are these movable dividers in here as well. And there is rainbow in there too, so that you can, and the little mesh pockets. So I thought it was really nice. The one side doesn't want to zip at all, so it's kind of, the zipper, I would say it's really cute, the zipper, but it's not the best zipper. It kind of gets to here on this side, and the gal was having a hard time, and then I have been trying to work with it, and it's just difficult. Like, I'm kind of getting it, but I think it's one of those ones that you really have to work with. The zipper is just a little thick. So, but that's the first thing I picked up. I love Care Bears. I grew up with Care Bears, so something I was really excited about. Speaking of things that I grew up with, strawberry shortcake. Saw a few things at Box Lunch. I went in there on a whim. We're supposed to have gotten a Miniso, and I'm not really sure where it is. And I was headed to look for Miniso, and then I saw Box Lunch, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna look around. And then I bought stuff, and I did not continue my journey for Miniso because I did not have money for Miniso anymore. But I got this. This was 30% off, normally $7.90. It is a little orange blossom scented lip balm. I just thought it was so cute, looking like a little smoothie or a little drink. So thought that would be cute for display, probably for one of my American Girl dolls. If you didn't know, used to work at American Girl, have an extensive collection. And then the other things that I got are in here, because these were buy one, get one 50% off, and I just couldn't resist this soap holder when I saw it, and the gal was like, it's so cute, I wouldn't put soap in it. I was like, yeah, I probably won't put soap or lotion in it either. It'll be just kind of a display, but it is a whole 3D of the original OG strawberry shortcake. This was $19.90 originally. There, let's see if we can get her face in there. Oh, so cute. So I got that, and then the other thing, this was the first thing that caught my eye, and then I was like, oh, they're buy one get one half. Maybe I'll get something. And this is it. This is a little strawberry shortcake jam jar toothbrush or brush holder. It was $16.90, but also I just thought it was really cute. I just realized I forgot to say, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video, and let me know if you've gotten anything recently, what you think of what I picked up, if you are looking forward to reviews on, well, I don't know how these are going to show up in reviews, but yeah, let me know down below. Let's move on to Ross. I picked up a few things when I was in just the other day. I've been looking for hair, skin, and nail gummies or biotin gummies, and I finally found some. I don't know if these were the best price. These were $6.99. They had a little bit more biotin and vitamins. No, they had more vitamin C than biotin, and the other ones had vitamin E, and I already take a vitamin E, so I thought, well, I'll try these ones. They are nature made, and they are mixed berry, cranberry, and blueberry. So that should be an experience to have all of those different flavors. And then this was the total impulse buy. This is a set of little powder puffs for strawberry shortcake. Yeah, and let's see what it looks like. So it does have strawberry shortcake there. Okay, so, oh, they're little hearts, and they do say strawberry shortcake on them. That's cute. So that was my impulse buy. This was $5.99 for those little puffs. They're, I don't know, standard puffs kind of. But I picked that up. And then the last thing I picked up was also an impulse buy. It is a Mon Cherie candle. I thought it was cute. I loved the packaging on it. It is juicy maraschino cherries, ripe wild raspberries, and sugar dusted strawberries. It is by a company called Neon Studios. It is poured in Vietnam, so I don't know how good it is. It smells so good though. It smells like cherry Kool-Aid, which is why I bought it. And then the top does say Neon Studios and matches. So I thought it was cute. I liked the scent of it. And this, I might use this container if I can peel off the sticker. I hope that the cherries are all around. It would be cute for like brushes or something. Okay, moving on to Macy's. They were doing their 15% off, and I picked up a couple more things with that. And then they had some other thing, and I got a free gift. So let's look at the free gift really fast. It's in here, and this came with a perfume I bought. But I got a sample of Tom Ford Cafe Rose, which I thought was really nice. And then the rest of this is mostly from Benefit. So I have, well, one more thing. This is the Lancome Pro Solution Refining Brightening Pro Solution. It has PHA, niacinamide, and French beech bud extract. So we'll try that. The samples I got were the Professional, this little guy. This is a sample of their setting spray. I do like the setting spray, and I will take a little tiny sample. That's always nice. And then also, I've gotten this guy before. This is the Professional Deep Retreat Pore Clearing Clay Mask, and it's a purple mask. I've gone through at least 2 of those already. And then there is this bag that says Take a Brow. Excuse the noisy cars. I don't know how much I will use this. This might be one that I end up passing along. I do like that it's easy to clean because it is completely like plastic, but not the cutest bag. What I picked up was this Lip Lover kit. Retails for $30, and there are several things in here. Got all the tissue paper and the stuff out. First up is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil, which I have not tried this formula yet. I don't know how much I believe the picture. Like, is it really plumped, or is it just that it's a color that stands out more? So I will try this. This is in the shade Rose. I have liked some of the other Tarte products. Oh, you also got a 5 off of $20 Macy's coupon. We'll see if the code works. I've been having trouble with their codes lately. There is a clearance lip perfector in here with shea butter. This is in the shade 01 Rose Shimmer. And that's what it looks like. I think this one has a doe foot on it. Nope, it's not. It's one of the spongy tips. Then we have from, where are we? Oh, Kaja, Made with Heart and Soul. This is a Rose Hip Spritz, shade 1. It's just kind of it's called a Juicy Glass. There we go. Clear lip oil. Excited about that one to try. Makeup Forever. This is a Sheer Boost Moisturizing Plumping Effect Lip Gloss in the shade 06 Wherever Walnut. This looks like it's going to be kind of brown. This might be one that, yeah, I think I'm going to pass this one along. I think I really want to try this formula, but brown and me are not a good match, so that one will get passed along. Then there is from YSL. This is, I just threw the box down. It's one of these, and it's kind of a sheer lip gloss. I do enjoy those, so I have that one. And then finally, I have a Kylie matte liquid lipstick in the shade Kylie. And this one, I thought, if I don't already have this one going to Patricia, I will include that one for her because I still have to get her box out. So there's that. Not too bad, I feel like, and I got a good variety of things to try. The other thing I got was something I've been thinking about for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger. This is Gucci bronzing powder in the shade 1. I'm hoping it will be a good shade match. Oh my gosh, it's so fancy. Look at it. It comes with a beautiful little bag, which is going to get so dirty because it's such a light color. And then it looks like this. It has, ooh, that's kind of cool. All right. Oh, okay. And it has a mirror, and that's what the shade looks like. Let's see. Let's swatch this. I have Fenty Butter Drop on my hand, so it's going to swatch really dark. But I think it will blend out. I think that will be nice. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about that. And first Gucci makeup product. The blushes, the highlighters have been calling me, but I haven't got anything till this one because they are really expensive. Really expensive. For me, anyway. Let's look at some random things that I picked up at my Kroger family grocery store. First up are these little barrettes from Wicked. These were half price. They were normally $7.99. They were on sale for $3.99. They didn't ring up that. I had to go back and get an adjustment. But that's what they look like. So these were the Glinda ones, or Glinda. Very cute. I also got this bow because it was half price, but didn't ring up half price, so I had to go back. And it's Harry Potter. Look at it. It's all the sweets from the sweet shop. I just thought it was so cute. I don't know when I'm going to ever wear this, but it was half price, and I was like, yeah. And then these, I really like these. They had a couple different color combos, and I need to go back and see if they have any more. These were not on sale. These were $8 for 2 scrunchies, but they are also Harry Potter. They have, you know, the houses, they have Dobby, they have Hedwig, they have Hogwarts, and then you have the pretty bow like Gryffindor. So I got those. I also decided to try Emco Beauty. This was half price, I want to say, on sale. It had a big sale anyway. And this is the Hydrate and Glow Ultra Fine Mist, which obviously this looks like the Glow recipe. Watermelon, whatever. The thing that I really like. It was like $7, I want to say. So it definitely has some glitter in it, which I don't feel like, not the same with the Glow recipe one. There's like a sheen to it, but not, feels more natural. It doesn't seem like shimmer, if that makes sense. Let's see, we'll spray it on my arm. Oh, my sunscreen is doing funky things on my arms. I used a tinted moisturizer sunscreen because I didn't want to use it on my face. It definitely is scented. It has a strong watermelon scent to it. I don't want to put this on right now because I am on my way this evening to a church function, and I want to look nice for that, and I don't want it to mess up my makeup, and I'm kind of experimenting with things, but it's one that will show up in empties for sure. Let's do Ulta. Just a couple things. They were doing some sale, and I picked up 2 of these. This is the Dermaflash Luxe Plus. These are the Sonic Dermaplaning refill kits. They were half price, so I picked up both of them because they're $29 normally. So, and I have been bad. I've been using the blades more than once because they're so expensive, and I was like, we're gonna try to get them more than once, which hasn't been a problem. Just I don't use them more than twice, but there was that, and then I was so close. There was like a $30 either shipping or free gift. I can't remember which one. So I ended up getting a sheet mask of banana and aloe from the Ulta Beauty collection because I was just trying to make it up to that threshold. And this is the free gift I got, and this is from Origins. The bag, again, it's like one of those ones that you can tear out the zipper, and then it's supposed to be biodegradable. In theory, great, but in practice, not so nice. So there is a Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask. We have a Ginseng Glow Boosting Mask, which I'll definitely use that one. Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. I have so many of these. I am going to pass this one along. It's in the new packaging, so. And then this is a Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. So I'll give that one a try, but the bag is definitely being passed along. Looks like it's time for Sephora. Sephora and Kohl's. I ordered this guy because it was on clearance and I needed this to get free shipping. And then they shipped it separately, which I just love when companies do that. This is the Fenty Beauty Precision Blending Brush. And technically, actually, my mom needed this to get free shipping because she was ordering a couple things and she was like a couple dollars from free shipping. So this was on sale for $8. Why can't I get it open? Okay, well, you just kind of look at it like that because I think it's stuck. So this is the Precision Blending Brush, and I enjoy the other Fenty brush that I have, so I wanted to try another one. Then I got two, like, codes. Well, one was a code. This is the Sephora Nourishing Moisturizer with prebiotics. You know, I will use that. And then I redeemed 100 points for this guy. Can you believe it? I wasted 100 points on this guy, but I wanted to kind of give it a go. And I mentioned this in my Sephora sale haul, but this is Moroccan Oil perfume and just a little mini of it, which I collect, but I also will eventually work on sampling it. Not right now because I have too many scents going on with my layer and then the watermelon stuff. So the reason I got that moisturizer was because I ordered this set and I thought this was going to sell out and it didn't. So I was kind of surprised. This is the Sephora Favorites Perfect Pout Lip Kit and it retails for $42, but it has a $94 value. In here we have several lip products. I'm just going to go through them this way. So first up we have Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Satin Shine Lipstick and Pillow Talk Fair. I really love Pillow Talk Medium. That is one shade that I have been wearing quite a bit. I don't want to swatch because my hands, like I said, I just put Fenty Butter Drop on and they're very greasy. So forgive me for not swatching. But that's the first one. This is a full size. Then the next one is the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Watermelon Glow. Oh, this is the one he's being sued by Glow Recipe over. This one does sting. I enjoy the color. I feel like the formula is all right, but it definitely has that plumping effect. It stings. It is something that you feel for quite a while, I found. So it's not one of those ones that goes away within 5 minutes. That is also a full size. Then we have Rare Beauty Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in Wise, and this is also full size. And this one is like a dark brown. So I probably will end up passing this one along. I was more interested in Charlotte Tilbury and the Mario, so that made it worth it for me for this set. Then the minis, we have this YSL Love Shine Deluxe Mini Lip Oil Stick in shade 201. Actually, I wonder. Nope, they're different colors. I thought they were going to be the same, but they're slightly different shades. So I have a couple of those to try out and enjoy. And then the last one was something I've been interested in trying. I wanted to get a set of these during the holiday season, but they were gone. I didn't even get a chance to get the mini set of these. This is the Tower 28 Beauty Lip Softy Tinted Lip Treatment in Ube Vanilla Sheer Burgundy. So that's the other one. This one is nice. I don't love the applicator. It's weird that it's like circular. It made it a little difficult to get on, I felt, but I got that one as well. Okay, I'm going to go over free samples before I show you the next thing. I got a sample of Skylar Lime Sands. I really enjoy this as a perfume. It is lime, sea salt, and coconut water. It smells kind of like Bath & Body Works Coconut Lime Verbena. If you like that, I think this is a good perfume. Then I got a Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. It's a good eye cream. Fenty Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream. I'm using the limited edition version of this currently. Then we have the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I wasn't crazy about this when I tried this last year. So I want to give it another go. Try it again. This one I think I'm just going to throw away. This is the Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum with botanical oil infusion. But it just is these little guys, so it's not really helpful to try. Then the last thing I got is the Gucci 24-hour wear breathable foundation, and there is a good size, so this is actually one that you can try out and test on skin. So I'm excited to try the Gucci foundation. It's one that I've been curious about, and the Armani, that's another one I'm curious about. Last thing from Sephora, this was something that I had put on my loves list when it came out in like October, and it didn't make it to the sale, or I didn't buy it during the sale, I don't know. Anyway, it popped back up randomly, and I was like, what? And I don't know if it went on the website or if it just popped back up in my loves list, and then I was waiting. It took forever to ship. I ordered it on like Thursday night, and then it didn't ship till like Monday or Tuesday, and I was worried that whole time, like, am I actually going to get it? Are they going to cancel my order? So this is the Sephora Favorites Gleamy Dreamy, and it was $49, and I did get the 20% off, which was very nice. In here, we have a Rare Beauty. We're going to go from the back. It smells a little funky in there. Like, it's been sitting for a while, which obviously it probably has. You know, we're going to go from the first to the last. So we have Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. It's just a clear wax. I don't know if I will use this. I have never used that, so let me know, because I just throw some clear brow gel in my brows, and that's it for now. I know people like get their eyebrows trimmed, and I've never done that, so I have pretty long eyebrow hairs, which seems like a weird thing to say, but like when I've tried to do some brows, and it just looks weird on me anyway. So there's that. Then we have the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I can't remember if I've used this or not, so I'm going to go back through and look at my empties and my sample Saturdays to see on that. That's a mini. Then we have the Lawless, and this is a full-size blush, and this is an Indian Summer. It is the Make Me Blush Talc-Free Velvet Blush, and it came in this. I wonder if this is what smells funny. Anyway, we'll swatch it. There we go. I know it's not going to blend out very well with that greasy hand that I have, but that's the next thing. Then we have the Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick. This is a matte bronzer and baked, and when this first came out, this was one of the things I was kind of hesitant about, because I was like, oh, I don't use a lot of cream bronzers, but then I used several of them up, like little mini ones, so I feel like I can use this guy up pretty easily. Oh, I think that will be a good color for me, actually. Yeah, and that blends out nicely, I think. Okay, next up we have the Patrick Ta Major Volume Lip Plumper in 2 cc's. I'm excited to try this. This is a full size. The Milk Makeup was technically a full size. The Lawless is a full size, so nice on that. Then we have the Rare Beauty. I missed one. This one's a mini. I missed it. Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I like this, so excited to have another one of that. Then we have the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Spray. This is just the little size. And then finally we have a Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla Beige. I'm excited to try. I've not tried any of these Summer Fridays, and I know people have been really liking them. The color is maybe not my first choice, but I feel like since it's a balm, it won't matter as much. Oh, I really want to see what it looks like. Okay, it looks a little bit more opaque than I thought, but I still think, yeah, I still think it will go on sheer enough for me that it won't look brown. Okay, let's go on to Sigma. So Sigma was doing 50% off of all of their Disney collections, and I decided to try to fill in what I didn't get, what they still had in stock that I didn't get. So I picked up 2 sets of the brushes. I picked up the Beauty and the Beast brush set, which I've had my eye on forever. And then I also picked up the Little Mermaid set because, well, these are like two of my favorite Disney movies. And then the other one, they give me a free gift of. So that's what the bag looks like. It is so pretty. Wow. Very shimmery. It does have a little Ariel on it. That's very cute. And then inside, oh my gosh, the inside. I love the inside. Oh wow. Okay. And then we have our 3 brushes, which I am less excited about. I mean, they're very beautiful, but I'm not going to play with them right at the moment. So because this is we're already at half an hour of filming. We have an E30 pencil, a F44 power sculpt, and an E27 detail blending. I think the E27 is one that I have a couple of that are like some of my favorite brushes. The Beauty and the Beast one was sealed, so it took me a minute. Ooh, this one is going to be a mess. It is very sparkly, so sparkles. So Sigma, it's beautiful color. I really like the color. And it's showing, yeah, it looks very true to the camera. And then we have like a cameo. That's what it looks like, a bust, a little cameo of Belle. And inside, oh, it's pretty inside too. Very nice. Can you see Beauty and the Beast in there? And then we have the brushes. Once again, not as excited about those. I love Sigma brushes, but I also don't want to get these dirty. Does that make sense? Like, that seems ridiculous, but I'm like, a lot of this is just for my collection and display of Disney stuff. So we have an F46 angled foundation, an F44 powder sculpt. So we have 2 of those, an E15 flat definer, an E55 eye shading, and an E24 diffused blend. So those are there. And then because I spent a certain amount, I got an Alice in Wonderland bag for free, which I do already own this set. Alice is one of my other favorite Disney movies. I don't know, it's hard to say where it is, but Alice is something I studied in grad school, and I own like a dozen different adaptations of Alice. So there we have that. It is super glittery. I think I'm going to put this back in the box because I'm just afraid. Oh wow, I never opened mine. Look at that. There's like the White Rabbit and Alice and everything. It is so cute. Wow. Okay. Very nice job, Sigma. So I got those. And then I did get one more free gift because I spent over 100, I think. And part of that might have been because I was also trying to get free shipping. Anyway, I got the F89 Bake Kabuki brush. This one was free. So this one I will actually use because it's not like cute and special. I have a hard time using brushes if they're not like, if they're special, unless I have duplicates of them. So this is what it looks like. I don't know, like, I know you can use foundation. I don't use foundation brushes with foundation. Maybe I should, but I also feel like maybe like contour or bronzer, this might be a good thing for it. So there's that. And then the last things that I bought from Sigma is the highlighter and blush from The Little Mermaid. These were smaller than I was anticipating. I don't know why. I thought they were going to be slightly bigger, but they are so cute. And now I'm like, I should have bought 2 because I don't want to ever touch these. So we have the Sigma here. They're just the little seashells. And then inside you have Ariel and Eric. And it looks so pretty. But like I said, I don't want to touch it because I want to save these because I'm a crazy person. I know. And then the highlighter, same packaging, also beautiful. And it has King Triton's palace under the sea. So well done. But yeah, that's it for my Sigma. Before we get to Target, I want to show what was sent to me for trying too. Last thing before that though is from Costco, and this is a set that it was on sale. I I'm not sure when this goes up, if the sale's still going. I don't remember what the end date is. But this was $12.99 for 16 bars of Olay soap. And the scents are strawberry and sweet cream and peach sorbet and mandarin. So it's normally like $17.99 and it had a $5 off. For some reason, I was thinking this was Dove soap, and then I was a little disappointed that it was Olay. But I haven't started using it, but I did pull one of the strawberries out. And it smells so good. I'm really excited to use these. They come packed like this. So if you and a friend want to split, you could do that as well. But I thought that was a pretty good deal. $12.99 for 16 bars of soap. Of smelly soap. And I trying to be a little more frugal. I know this doesn't show that at all, but I thought this would be much cheaper than buying some pretty smelling soaps at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Ross, because this was cheaper. So next up are things that I got for free for review, and I'm not paid. They don't even know I'm talking about them on here. I am supposed to like try them. This just barely came in the mail before I left today, and this is the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo and conditioner. So I will give those a try. Oh, I have coupons. That's nice. $2.50 off of one, or $6 off of two. Okay, well maybe I'll be buying some more shampoo and conditioner from OGX. But they sent me that. That was directly from them. You can sign up for that. They just pop up on Facebook and Instagram, and that's what I click on. Then the next thing is from Influenster. I've already put in my reviews on this. This is the ABH Impeccable Blurring Matte Setting Spray. And this is a new setting spray as far as I know. I have been really enjoying it. I don't know. You can see that I have a significant dent in it. This is the one I'm wearing today. I feel like this is a little bit hydrating. So when I'm testing out new foundations or new primer foundation combos or setting powder combos, this one kind of just helps make it smoother so that it doesn't, I feel like sometimes all-nighter enhances or if it's looking funky. So I've been using this for testing out. I really have been enjoying it. I might buy it again. The one thing I will say is, since it feels like more hydrating, it can be kind of make me oily by the end of the day, middle end of the day. So be careful of that. But I do really enjoy this, and I give it some good reviews, which I know everybody's like, oh, 5 stars. Everything should be 5 stars. And I'm like, but that means it's perfection. I know. It's the teacher in me. It's like students going, why did I get 100? Because there were still like little things that you could tweak, and it wasn't perfect. Anyway, so there's that. The other thing I got, Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Oil. And this is in the shade Miss Jellyfish. And it's a really pretty color. It is a purple. It's a different formula. It is thinner than the gloss bombs, but it does have a little bit, it does have more of a sheen. It doesn't really have a color to it, I feel. So in that way, I feel like it is closer to their lip oils, which, let me show you the lip oil I bought during the last Sephora sale. I bought a 3-pack of these, and look at where I am. I'm so close to finishing this first one. This is a cherry. I also got like passion fruit and mango or something, but I've been using this a lot, so I feel like this is going to be one that will go in there a lot too. So Influencer, you can join for free, and it's an app. I will try to remember to list the website down below. But the other one that I just recently joined is Beauty Tap, and it's a little confusing, but they do have different tiers. So you can join it as a beauty enthusiast, which I think that's what it's called, where it's just you apply for things and you just do reviews. Then there's a content creator, which they accepted me as, but all of the things that I've been invited to apply to, you need 1,000 Instagram followers, and I do not have 1,000 Instagram followers. I was accepted based on my YouTube numbers, and well, those don't help me over at Instagram, and I'm not as good at Instagram posting over there. Anyway, So you can join this one too. And it was just something that popped up on Instagram. It was like an ad, and I got curious and I did a little searching for it, and I was accepted. You have to write a review, a practice review, so they can accept you. And then I've been accepted to 2 campaigns. The one I haven't gotten yet, and it's confidential, so I can't talk about it. And then this was the first one, but some of the campaigns you have to be available between 9 and 10 Pacific time in the morning, which is not a great time for me. So some of those are limited to that, and then some of them you have from 12 to 8 Pacific to apply to. And I've been pretty good about getting those in. I forgot on Friday to do that, so I've missed out on a couple campaigns applying for them. But it usually seems like Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the days when they're doing these things. But anyway, all that to be said is I was sent this Violet FR Bisou Jelly, and this is in the shade Asia. Well, that's just blurry. That doesn't help you at all. Anyway, this is an interesting lip guy. I've heard Lauren May talk about them, and she's really liked them. And it's a sheer lip shine. The packaging is very light. It is very, it feels sturdy, but it feels very lightweight at the same time. And this is what it looks like. So when it comes out of the tube, it's kind of that shade. And then inside it has there you go. It has the color. So this, you're supposed to be able to go outside your lips, but my lips are kind of protrude. I know some people have flatter lips, and I feel like those work better, but I don't know if you can tell with my profile. This is probably a terrible angle. But if I do that on my bottom lip, it just looks like I bled out. So you swipe it across, and then it kind of builds. And I like the color. I thought it looked nice on, but I found this formula very, very drying. It wasn't comfortable. It was something that I wanted to put a lip oil over after a while, because it felt like it just was drying out my lips. And after wearing it a couple of days, my lips were drier. So it's not hydrating at all, which was kind of a bummer, because that's one of the things that I look for in makeup. So I'm not crazy about it. I know Lauren, she actually said she really enjoys them, but she also found them drying. So I don't know. Was not my favorite. I'm looking forward to trying the next thing. And it's also something that it's not something I would normally buy. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, on to Target. I want to start with this darling little tray I bought. I got to stop looking at the dollar spot, because I keep buying these trays, and I'm like, I have no more room for these trays. So this is what it looks like. It has the little bows on it. The handles are bows. So cute. I need a wider place to put my perfumes so that I can put them on the tray. But this was $5. Wait till you see the other trays I got, but they're at the bottom of the pile, so it's going to take a minute. Next up, Tree Hut. This is the Rainbow Sherbet or Sherbet Body Scrub. This was on clearance for $2.69. I bought a lot of it because I love this scent. Yeah, I bought 4 of them. $2.69. That's a great deal. I think that must be like 60% off, something like that, because they're $8.99 normally. They're cheaper at Target than they are at Ulta, but I ended up buying 8 body scrubs in short succession because they were on clearance, and I was like, I love this scent. I'm going to stock up. All right, next up are some candles. I did not get these to burn. I got them because they were Kate Spade. So they were doing the Kate Spade collection at Target. It had like 300 different items. I would love to just get so much of it. I love the card table. I love the chairs. I love the bar cart. Not that I entertain or do any of those things, but I think they're all darling. I love the record player. Do I have $100 for a record player? No, and I have a perfectly good. I got a lavender lilac colored one at Marshall's on clearance after Christmas for like 20 something dollars. But do I want the black and white polka dot one? Yes, it's so cute. I did pick up a couple of clothing pieces, but since we're a beauty channel, I'm just going to talk about the scenty things. So I picked up 3 of these candles. These were $5 each. This is made in the shade. It has a little bit of greenness to it. It's not too bad. And since I did BOPUS, I didn't get the cover on this one. It bummed me out. This one was loose in the sack. This is Walk in the Park. Oh, yeah, that one's more like a spa grassy. This is like you're in the park and there's actual grass and trees. And maybe a little dirt even. That one's interesting. And then Face in the Sun is the third one. So, this is my least favorite. I like the other two. This one, it does have a solar note to it, and I'm not crazy about it. Then I also got the scented candle trio. There was not a lot left that was available for BOPUS when I was getting these. So we have Crisp in the Air with notes of sea kelp, citrus, and coconut. Hope in Bloom with notes of fig, bergamot, and cassis. Oh. It's a little more green than I would hope. And then Deep in the Glow with notes of citrus, vetiver, grass, and pepper. That one, I don't know. And it says Still Glowing, Disco Till Dawn. And what does the third one say? It's kind of stuck in there. The Best Time is what the third one says. So I'm just going to, well, they're stuck in there. No wonder it wouldn't turn. They didn't put them in so you could actually read them. So they have like a color in them. And yeah, so, but like I said, they glued them to the cardboard backing. So we're just going to leave it like that for now. Anyway, I love Kate Spade, my Kate Spade purse. I looked, they had one little tiny purse about this big that's like a belt bag. And I thought about it and I was like, no, because I'm never going to use it. And I don't need to spend $25 on that. So I didn't get it. I did get the Dance Till Dawn shirt, just a plain t-shirt. I wanted the strawberry. If I had known and I had been thinking more, I could have ordered the strawberry sweatshirt and shorts, but I didn't. So I got that, but I did get the polka dot shorts, which I think are so cute and they fit perfectly. I was very excited about that. So that's it for the clothes. The only other thing I got was the candy gummies, and the strawberry candy gummies were so good. They were addictive, and I was like, oh, I want to go buy more of them, but they're like $5 a pack. A little expensive. Anyway, the last thing I want to start in with are the other trays that I got. These are mirrored trays, and these were $5 each. So I'm trying not to blind you. Well, that's a fun angle. So you can see they have these little handles. There we go. Little handles. So cute there. Wow, that's a weird. Oh, that must be my tripod. So this guy was $5. And then the other one I got was also $5. And I was just like, oh, this is so cute. There you go. There's a better angle. So look at those flowers on it. More plain in terms of the handles, but I was like, oh, I really like that design. Was so excited that, $5. That's why I have to stop at the dollar spot, because I've bought how many trays now? I have these. I have the pink one I got. I have like a Christmas one, and then I bought 2 last spring. Yeah. Anyway, this has been a long haul. Let's see how much I can cut down before in my editing process. So let me know how you're doing. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you stuck around, let me know that you stuck around, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.